My name is Eric Christensen. I am the Director of Enrollment Management for Cotter Schools. We are located in Winona, Minnesota. And our whole philosophy is really around providing individual care for our students, making sure that they feel valued, that they feel like they are heard, and that they are not a number. And I look forward to telling you more about that. The profile of the school is that we are a private co-educational day and boarding school. So we do have a lot of local students as well as boarding students at our school. We have grades 5 through 12 on our campus, and we were founded way back in 1911. Our total enrollment for the school is 512. We offer boarding services for grades 7 through 12. We typically have around 55 students, or about 25 to 30% of our student population is boarding. You can see some of the SAT score information there, 100% class graduation. Like all the other boarding schools that are on this call, we offer small class sizes, low student to teacher ratios. And our faculty and administrators are well educated. Over 86% of our faculty have advanced degrees. So we're truly experts in the subjects that we are teaching, so that you can be assured that your students are going to be receiving the best education possible. We have a lot of different athletic and activities for our students to participate in. We have over 24 different athletic teams for our students to participate in. And we really encourage our students to try things and put themselves out there. It's how they help find out what they are passionate about. And it's also a great way to integrate with all the other students and to make friends. You can see the cost for Cotter is $43,500. That includes everything. And so it makes it very simple for budgeting purposes. There's no additional fees for AP programs or ESL or anything like that. We do have scholarships and financial aid available, and then we would work through work with you on a case-by-case basis on determining what those needs are. So here's a picture of our campus. As you can see, our campus is a couple things that are unique about our campus is that we are located on a former university. So when you come onto Cotter's campus, it's definitely going to have that university feel to it. So there are multiple buildings that they will go to for different classes. The dorm is on campus. Our athletic fields are adjacent to our main buildings. But you'll also notice that the campus is located in the center of town. And so that's very nice so that our students have the ability to explore the city. Winona is a very safe and beautiful community, and I'm going to share some more about that in a little bit. But their ability to move around and seek out entertainment, whether it's the nature that surrounds the community or shopping, movie theaters, restaurants, all that sort of thing, it's very easy for them to navigate and explore on their own. So this is just a few examples of where some of our students go. I think one of the things that Cotter does really well is beginning in their freshman year, we start counseling them on where they would like to go to college, what they want to pursue, what they're passionate about, so that we can build a curriculum for that student that's going to prepare them to be accepted to the university that they want to go to. But more so, we're very committed to making sure that we identify what the right place for the student is. We have all the academics and things like that will help them be prepared to go to the Johns Hopkins, the MITs, and the Princetons of the world. But we also want to make sure that we're sending them to the right school. So we provide a lot of individual care through our college counseling services to make sure that our students are finding the right university for them. To touch on some of the academics, we are a Catholic school. You don't need to be Catholic to attend, but that is going to be part of the academic curriculum. English and math are going to be and science are going to be our strongest areas. We also have many different world language programs, visual and performing arts. We have multiple levels of ESL, so no matter where your student is in terms of their English language skills, we're going to have a program that's going to be able to help them continue to develop that English skill. Cotter does not require any formal English exam as part of our admissions process. Instead, we'll look at their current academic performance, recommendation letters, and then that personal interview. We're really looking for students that are motivated, that want to push themselves, that want to contribute to our community. And so, that's what we're going to be looking at. We do have 23 different AP courses that are going to be available for our students that are really looking to push themselves academically. We also have multiple honors classes as well as STEM programs. One of the nice things about Cotter is that we are located in a town with 2 other universities that we have partnerships with, and they can take college level classes at those universities at no additional cost for them. So if they are really looking to push themselves academically, if we don't have the course available at Cotter, we can certainly look at getting them into a collegiate classroom so that they can pursue those academic offerings. So in addition to providing outstanding academics, athletics, and activities, we're also very committed to providing the very best facilities for our students. Right now, we are in the middle of building a $25 million new state-of-the-art academic building, a new cafeteria, and a new dorm that's all going to be open in the fall of 2021. So we're very excited about being able to provide these facilities to our students. It's going to be a great addition to our already beautiful campus, but it's very exciting for us. This is the current dorm that we'll be using for the remainder of this year. The dorm is currently closed, but we are going to be opening it for our spring semester. So if you are looking for a spring enrollment, we will have our dorm open for the spring. To give you an idea of what the dorms look like, you can see kind of a picture of what one of those dorm rooms look like. They're very spacious. All of our students have their own dorm room. We think it's important to be able to provide kind of that home away from home. We definitely have many common areas for our students to gather, study lounges, music rooms, theaters. We do have a student kitchen where they can make food. We also have a cafeteria in the dorm where they will have all 3 meals available as well. In the room, they do have a sink. It's air conditioned and heated. We certainly have all 4 seasons in Minnesota, so no matter what the temperature is outside, you'll be very comfortable inside as well. This is just a few pictures of what life is like at Cotter. We do a lot to try to integrate our 2 communities. We don't like to think of a day community and a boarding community. We are one Cotter community. So we have a lot of activities that are designed to make sure that those 2 populations are working together, are integrated, and that everybody feels very comfortable and accepted. We also utilize a lot of technology within our classrooms. All of our students receive laptops. We certainly encourage you to bring your own, but if you do not have one, we will provide one for you so that you can fully participate in all of the learning that is going on. Again, just a few more pictures of what student life is like, a lot of different activities, a lot of school pride, and that's something that you'll definitely feel when you come to campus, is that you are accepted and that you are part of a family. That's definitely something that I felt as a student among my fellow students, but also in my relationships with my teachers. They're very committed to making sure that you're successful, and they're very invested in your personal success. So it's a really nice environment there. So where is Winona? It's a great question. We're 2 hours south of Minneapolis and about 5 hours northwest of Chicago. Minneapolis is going to be the major airport that you're going to fly into. We do provide pickup service for that airport. But Winona itself is a town of about 25 or 28,000 people located right on the Mississippi River. There's a lot of nature, rivers and lakes, a lot of walking trails. In the winter, we do a lot of skiing, ice skating. So a lot of ways to enjoy nature. It's also a very safe community. With the 2 other universities in town, as I mentioned, they also have international students on their campuses. So the city itself is very used to having a very culturally diverse population, and there are a lot of activities within the city that are really designed to embrace those cultural diversities that we see within the city. In terms of COVID, we have been very fortunate that we have had very few cases. At Cotter itself, we have had no cases of COVID, and so we definitely have a lot of safety precautions in place that are showing themselves to be very effective. That is why we're going to be opening the dorm in the spring, as well as moving away from our hybrid model that we're currently in to a more full-time in-person learning environment. And so that's something that we're definitely diligently working towards for the spring semester. Just a few more pictures of what Winona looks like. That's our main academic building there. And then just kind of an aerial view of Winona so you can get an idea of the nature that surrounds the community. I will say that one of the most unique things about Cotter, and one of the things I think makes us very special, is that we are committed to your students' personal success when they are at Cotter, as well as when they leave Cotter. At the dorm, we have multiple resident advisors, as well as a dorm director that's going to be, working with your student day in and day out to make sure that they're successful. But also when your student leaves Cotter, we're committed to helping them be successful. And so all of our graduates receive a 4-year academic scholarship from Cotter to the university of their choice, whether that's in America or if they continue their education elsewhere within the world. It's our way of helping them continue to be successful in their educational journey. So we want to make sure that they're supported when they're within the 4 walls of Cotter, but we also want to provide them support when they leave Cotter.